Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aries, October 17, 2022. You can experience a pleasant surge of motivation to resume or build upon a project. The key to success today is to tap into your ability to be patient. A constructive conversation with a friend or associate can figure prominently. Shared activities can be incredibly productive, and you might especially appreciate and enjoy reading, learning, or studying. The more constructive, the better. You can learn something of great value through your networking or studies. Others seem more helpful and willing to get things done than usual. Today, you're in better shape if you focus on one particular thing rather than scatter your energies. You're paying attention to what will most benefit you down the road. The stars are aligning for you. Sweet and benevolent Venus has been touring your solar 11th house of friendships and online dating, and today she will peer alluringly over at Saturn in your solar 3rd house of communication. This means that now could be the time when you make a significant commitment or promise to your partner, whether that is deciding to move in, take the next step, or even discuss marriage. You'll be clear-headed as you discuss your plans. Singles can capture this energy, too, by looking for someone who has a sturdy and practical mind. They may ultimately keep you grounded as your head floats in the clouds. Commit to a support system to move forward in your career path. Earlier this week, you might have thought about who is worth keeping around as part of your inner circle when you go after your professional aspirations. Now is the time to weigh the pros and cons of each connection before making your decision on your close-knit professional community. Think about who has shown up for you, supported you, and watched you grow as a professional. Commit to those professional relationships and friendships as you chase after new heights. At a time of year when all the planetary activity is on the income side of the financial fence, and with Pluto in his early days in direct motion, there is a new sense of confidence. The moon's return to your financial sector tomorrow will be a valuable chance to check in on the other side of the financial fence. In the lead up to the moon's return, have your antennas up but your mind and your options open when it comes to money matters. Every once in a while, you need to get out of the house at night and really have a good time with friends. Unfortunately, partying with friends is not considered an essential service during this time. You'll have to get creative: virtual karaoke parties, video dance parties, or even holding a silent disco in your living room, so as not to drive your neighbors insane, are all things you can try. To really make the most of these occasions, consider the big picture and recognize the little things that really make a difference to your health. Drinking plenty of water will keep your body relaxed and ready to release the tension that's invariably been building for weeks now. Start this day without upsetting or questioning things. Indeed, the vibrations at the moment will tend to slow you down and make you ponder your initiatives. You will need to come to terms with events, most notably in your professional life, because the people you collaborate with won't miss out on opportunities to discourage you. Be vigilant and active in the different situations that come up, and everything will go for the best. Having the moon in your relationship sector will always ensure you are more emotionally engaged, while in alignment with Mars, for the last time before his retrograde turn, will pick up on a drop in urgency and a better sense of what you are fighting for. While this might evoke some strong emotional and passionate responses, a friendly aspect to not only the Sun and Venus, the planet of love, but to Saturn, in his final days in retrograde motion in your communication sector, will give this a voice. The moon's monthly visit to your relationship sector is always a valuable chance to check in, but it is an alignment with Mars that not only gives you a sense that he is slowing down, but of the support system around him. As the moon makes its last visit while Mars is in direct motion, it not only forms a friendly aspect to Saturn, already in retrograde motion in your communication sector, but to Venus, the planet of love. Our eyes in the sky. Today is a time to stick to routines, make plans, and not give in to anyone's demands through much of the day. Focusing on work and your goals are what it's all about. You have set out on this path for a specific purpose, and the moon in Gemini gives you the advantage. Making lists and checking them twice can help you use the airy vibes. Remember that everyone is a direct reflection of someone else. We all have different things to teach one another. Someone's lesson for you might be about following your own path. There is both a need to go your own way and a desire to try to bring your friends along with you. For now, this is not a group effort. Instead, it's a perfect day to plan your future. Paying careful attention to your spending habits will help propel you to the next level. Making sure you keep yourself on track helps to restore your personal energy and keeps you from resenting those who tried to exert their power over you in the past. Mars is still digging up worms in your proverbial garden, so this could be a childhood wound coming to the surface. It's time to think about how you might be taking other people's word for money matters or buying into an investment scheme that's too good to be true. Someone may be giving you a hard sell concerning a stock or bond. You need more time to consider the best path for you. Be firm but polite, and make sure you get the time you need. You know best. There is also a strong spiritual aspect here that is making you a more solid presence in the game. Mars will be in Gemini until January, so this is a long-term transit. Right now, you can see your own evolutionary path more constructively. This week is all about your relationships and making you a lot more talkative about what you need. You're setting out to get that now by making your goals known loud and clear. You're changing the people you hang out with, and they're changing you in a good way. You'll make more money if you take their advice instead of fight against it. Mid-morning, the moon trines Saturn in Aquarius, helping us to tackle problems through creative experimentation. Stoic Saturnian impulses benefit from the Gemini moon's adaptable nature and curiosity. The moon is stabilized by Saturn's affinity for boundary setting, so we don't start projects we are unable to finish. Others may look to us for advice now. In turn, we may seek advice from our own elders, or find the answers we are seeking in old books. Before noon, the moon trines Venus in Libra, making us social. Our relationships energize us. This is an ideal time to connect with family, friends, and lovers. It may also signal a period of considerable creativity and artistic research. Venus in Libra finds us appreciating the finer things in life. We could employ flowery speech as a romantic gesture or use our powers of persuasion to sway negotiations in our favor.